Welcome back to Grade Pending, the show where we watch movies, listen to music, do all kinds of stuff, and then we give our review on it. You know what I mean? This time we're gonna talk about a streaming show. We're gonna talk about Peacemaker that went straight to HBO Max. And as always, to talk about it, we got to talk about it. So there will be spoilers if you have not seen the series, which has finished. We gave you some time. It's been a while, so you should have seen it. But if not, pause this right here. Go watch all episodes, and then come on back and when we talk about it. All right. As always, we have our unique grading system. Awesome, dope, meh, and trash. We're gonna give our reviews individually, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it as a community.
So, Peacemaker. My favorite part of the Suicide Squad was John Felix Anthony Cena as the Peacemaker. When I heard he had a spinoff show directed by James Gunn, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And from episode 1, that show was amazing. I loved it week to week. It kept me going with the cliffhangers. I love the comedy. I love the vigilante. I loved Eagly. Highs and lows in terms of emotional roller coaster with the conflict with his dad. Obviously, this is a spoiler show, so if you haven't watched the show, go watch it now. But like him having to kill his father, that got me heavy. It was just a really, really good show, man. I fuck with James Gunn, rated R James Gunn. He did Super a million years ago with Dwight that I don't think anybody saw. I love that movie. And this was him just again to cut loose, rated R, and on a long format, 8 episodes, 8 hours. Just can't say enough good things about the show. I love Peacemaker. I'm happy that the zeitgeist started picking up week over week. The buzz was building, and now we're getting a season 2. It's a good time to be a DC fan. Finally, great show. I give it an awesome, which I think is my first awesome for TV shows.
All right, so first off, Eagly for President 2024. I'm with it. I wasn't sure what to expect when it first started. In the beginning, literally the first few minutes, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool," and then the starting fucking theme music with the fucking dance scene, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of stupid." And then as the show went on, I was like, "Yo, this is fucking great." Like I was loving the entire fucking first episode, and then from there I just continued getting into it. Like I enjoyed everything from fucking Diebeard, fucking the show itself, Vigilante. Like the show was fucking great. I love what they did with it. I do agree with Otto. He was my favorite part of Suicide Squad, although I did like Aegis' character. He was definitely my favorite part of Suicide Squad. Definitely. His little fucking one-liners and his words. And I think he did a great job because the character, I didn't know shit about Peacemaker until the Suicide Squad movie. And then I did a tiny bit of research. And then when the show came out, I was like, I'll do a little more research. And he is like a big fucking clunk, fucking just musclehead assassin killer fucking thing. So I was like, it worked perfectly. Even like the scenes, like he's jumping from the fucking patio to patio, fucking trying to hop down. Like I thought they did a great job with it. I loved it. To Otto's point earlier, I did see Super phenomenal. Go watch that movie. Anyway, but like I said, I love what they did with it. I liked each character as they came in and got involved with each other. The whole thing, the whole premise was good. I love the way the script was written. I love the whole father dynamic they were doing. I thought that the father fucking white dragon suit was badass. If he wasn't a racist KKK motherfucker, I would want that fucking helmet because that helmet is fucking badass. His suit was just badass in general. But the whole way it was done, fucking eagerly hugging him with fucking greatness. I loved it. I love the show. I probably the only thing keeping me from wanting to give it awesome is I hated that entrance. Fucking, I couldn't watch it. Skip intro every single time. That fucking it. But I'm not gonna let that hold the show down. I'm not gonna let that hold the show down. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go to a little awesome. Would have been a regular awesome, but that fucking intro, I couldn't do it, man. But everyone did a great job with their roles. I was impressed, and I'm actually really hyped for it. If you watch, The Hands of Time, that we just did, I enjoyed Suicide Squad, the movie, actually. So this was a good spin-off. I enjoyed it. I can't wait for season 2. I thought it was fucking dope. And John Cena, I like him and everything. I loved him in fucking Cock Blockers. I loved him in his little fucking his cameo was the best part of the whole fucking movie Trainwreck. So I'm with it. I'm here for the theater show.
All right, for me, for Peacemaker, hilarious show. Again, like you guys, I didn't know much about Peacemaker going into it. I thought he was the funniest thing in Suicide Squad. I was kind of mildly intrigued when I heard he was getting his own show. I didn't watch the first episode when it premiered. I think I started watching maybe, I want to say 4 weeks into it because I watched all 4 episodes back to back. hilarious. I think this version of James Gunn is like the Marvel Unleashed version of James Gunn, like letting him be who he is. Shout out to John Cena because I didn't think he could act, but man, he brought that character to life, and he plays such a klutz Nimrod, like bulldoze his way through the world character, and it fits. The chemistry with him and Vigilante, A1. I think they play off each other very, very well. My favorite scene is when John Peacemaker's crying after he shoots his father, and this guy Vigilante goes, "Why are you doing your facial exercises right now?" I fucking cried. Just shit like that he couldn't interpret what he was going through. I'm gonna give it an awesome from start to finish. It escalated as the series went on. They left you on don't hit cliffhangers. Like, all right, I'm definitely gonna come back for next week. The whole storyline with the butterflies and the cows, I think took a backseat to how awesome. Like, you just wanted to see the characters. Whatever they were doing, you wanted to be front row and watch it because it was just that funny. The opening scene was crazy weird. Like, it took me off guard at first. Like, okay, this is how you're gonna open the fucking show. My only critique on that is, had they done it in pieces where it expanded episode after episode with something new, I think it would have been hilarious. But all in all, down to the characters, it was dope. It was dope, but I'm giving it awesome.
As like John said, we spoke about it on the Hands of Time when we did our yearly review. And as you've seen, we did grade pinning as well. I believe Suicide Squad. I wasn't a big fan of it. I didn't really like it too much. It was okay. It was watchable, but I don't even think I watched it back again. So when they announced the Peacemaker spinoff, I was like, I don't know anything about Peacemaker. He didn't really stand out to me much in the show. He was near death, so I was like, whatever. But hey, I had some free time working from home, so HBO Max it is. Week 1, watched it. Intro theme song, I was like, what is this? This looks silly. I'm not gonna enjoy the show at all. Hated the theme song. Skipped it every time. I think I watched it twice just to make sure. Am I bugging? Yeah, nah, I didn't like it. The dance was weird. If there's a meaning behind it, explain it to me, because I didn't get if there's any kind of, interpretive dance that they're saying. But yeah, I didn't get it. Maybe the butterflies was dancing for them. I don't know. But all that aside, I was thoroughly surprised by the show. Each episode, I really was captivated and caught up into the mystery of what was going on and who was helping who, and how was all the double cross and triple crossing was going to play out, and what were the butterflies until we found out what they were. And then it was like, are they good? Are they bad? Are they here to take over the world? They said they're here to help the world, but then they're taking over the world by in attack. So, and the character development, James Gunn is very good at going from silly to emotional, and using music and different elements to play on your heartstrings and stuff. And shout out to John Cena, 1 for his acting, but 2 for his piano skills. That scene, those scenes, John Cena deserves some kind of award. I don't know what, but the scenes where he played the piano, the scene where he was just like crying with the montage in his head of his brother, like, those are some dramatic acting scenes that I didn't expect from John Cena. Like, Mr. WW, you can't see me. I was like, I see you, bro. I see you. So, shout out to John Cena for that. The ensemble cast was fun. I liked the bonding moments that they grew. Even they were like, can I trust this person? Can I not trust this person? Da da da. It was emotional when they, when they lost their team leader. Then they had to promote another, and like, I enjoyed the ride. I'm torn. I'm gonna go with awesome. Like John, like I said, the intro wasn't that great for me, but I enjoyed the show. I actually ran through the series twice since it's been out. Watched it, all the way through. I watched it weekly as it went on, and then I watched it all the way through again later, and I enjoyed it, again. So I'm going with awesome. Not the highest of awesomes, because again, I skipped the intro every time. But definitely enjoyed it, and I was surprised. Like, I did not have I had no expectations for the show. So I'm a fan. If they do another season or whatever, I'm here for it. So James Gunn, yeah, you do what you do.
So how long have you guys been Russian sympathizers? What the fuck do you mean you skipped the intro? That's the best intro of all time. What are we
I watch it every
talking?
time. I watch it every time.
I skipped it every time.
Thank you, Lou.
I skipped
Thank
it every
you.
time.
A real
I watch
American.
it every time. It was
A
fucking
real
hilarious,
American.
yo.
Are you crazy, John? You love Eagly. Eagly's at the end of the thing. He goes, nice, bro. What the fuck? You
That shit was
skipped
dope.
it? I know I'm wearing eyeliner, but this is about hair metal, about fucking going crazy and rocking out. Like what? It's set the
John Cena's
tone.
robotic
It's set the
fucking-
tone.
Yeah, like I said, if
Yeah,
there's a meaning
John,
to
you and
it-
I are gonna learn that dance, and Saturday we're gonna perform it at the bar when we watch the UFC. Like,
I'm with it.
I love that shit, and it helped it go viral because it was goofy. You're like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to take it serious? And it just set the tone. Turn your brain down to silly giant muscle man dancing. That's so fucking awesome. And then Eagly,
I just wanted to get to the show. I just wanted to get to the show. I was like,
I
all right,
get
next
you
episode.
skip fucking Mandalorian's intro.
No,
You
it's not even that
Nazi-
long.
You Nazi fuck.
The Mandalorian
How
don't really
dare
have
you.
an intro. It's just dun dun, and then it
The
starts.
theme.
Like it doesn't really.
Yeah, the theme, and it's badass. And you
I do
don't
skip
skip it.
that.
There's
I do
certain
skip
themes
that.
you don't fucking skip.
I skip it. I skip that.
I skip all intro.
I skip the Mandalorian intro.
You skip the Mandalorian intro,
Yeah,
John? Wow.
Yeah,
I don't.
I skip all intros of anything ever.
It's
that
short,
I
so
skip.
I
that
just
wouldn't
realized
take that
Lou
long.
is the only smart man here. He's wearing glasses. Lou's the smart guy. It all makes
I
sense.
skipped the recap too. Like when they do the
gotta
recap.
appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
skipped the recap. Recap who gives a shit, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but the
I saw
intros, it gives you a little like.
Nah.
Yeah.
See,
Little
I'm an
clarity.
80s
I like
baby. I grew up when the cartoons had great intros. I could sing DuckTales today. The X-Men theme song. I love those ones. I'm not rocking with that. Like them
do you
voguing.
skip,
Nah,
do you
nah.
skip the X-Men intro?
No, you can't skip the X-Men intro.
All right.
And the
that's
animated
how I
series.
feel about Peacemaker.
You talking about the
Peacemaker's
animated
the same
series?
shit.
No, don't even compare the two. You're muted for the rest of the episode.
You can't compare the fucking X-Men villains and good guys going at each other with the fucking beat going.
Right,
to the
because
shit.
Peacemaker's is better. I get
No.
it. You can't compare it. I get it.
No, Mascara, no.
Oh my.
Hey,
No.
hey.
How dare you?
What I like is
X-Men?
that if someone just clicks on this
97?
one and doesn't look at the Batman one, they have no idea why I'm dressed like a girl.
So please go back an episode.
You got the Peacemaker. You got the Peacemaker shirt on, but you have like Judo Man fucking.
That's right. That's right. I got hot Cheetos somewhere
go.
around
Hot
here.
Cheeto somewhere around there. Right?
But watch the Batman, review as well. The Batman review that we did as well. That's why. But yeah, watch all the episodes. That's cool.
Also,
too.
because it's the weekends, and the weekends like. Carry on.
We don't knock it. We don't knock it. Like I said many episodes ago, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
With the logo
I
showing.
only see Otto on the weekend.
Eddie Murphy style, baby. Let's go.
But yes, the intro wasn't a fan of. That's like my only real knock I have against the show. I love the twists and turns, the mysteries. I love the character building, the world building, the emotional backstory that we got. Like, and now if we do get I think they did greenlight season 2. His father's gonna be in his head, like the Joker was in Batman's head, and those storylines, and he's gonna be tormenting him and still be there. So we didn't lose that character. I like that side of it too. Where that
Now,
can go.
John, did you get your white dragon costume, or is it still on the way?
It's still on the way.
All right.
Still on the way. That fucking mask is badass, bro. But
It
either way,
is.
it's fucking.
That was.
badass.
Yeah.
So is the
But,
Punisher skull. The Punisher skull is
Ooh.
badass too for a certain type of redneck racist.
Mm.
And there's nothing wrong with
Wrong
that.
with
John.
that.
Yeah,
There's
is
nothing
there
wrong
with that?
There's a lot wrong with that. But anyway,
But shout out to James Gunn, yo. He got his girlfriend in the show too, yo.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
get to work, boo. Get to work.
Not bad.
Get to work, boo.
respect.
his girlfriend?
Yeah,
Huh?
they just got engaged.
Who's his girlfriend?
The blonde chick, the only girl on the
blonde
show.
chick.
The blonde, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
Hardcore.
just like in the background
Right?
of the Suicide Squad, but he's like, yo, I got 8-week
I got-
tickets for you.
Yeah,
Good work.
it's been
I'm
seven,
put
we've
you
been
on
dating
silver
for
screen.
7
You got the
years.
little
Fine,
screen.
I'll put you on my show.
Yeah, finally. I mean, she might have been in Guardians in some makeup or something. Who knows? His brother's there. He keep his people working, so
The whole
he-
cast, man. The side
I like
characters.
I love the little hits like that Peacemaker can make about his stories about other characters, like other superheroes. About
Yeah, we didn't talk
I
about the
loved it.
cameo, that big
And the
cameo.
cameo,
Spoiler
yeah.
alert.
oh my god, that was great.
Justice League showed
That
up
shit
at
was
the
funny. I said, "Fuck you guys." He got some
that
balls.
was
Fuck you guys.
very unexpected, out of the blue.
Aquaman, a fish fucker, which we all knew, but now
Yeah,
confirmation.
but to hear it, like, yo, he's a fish fucker. Like, what?
Mhm. That was, and it killed the tension of, oh yeah, they won, superhero walking slowly, and then there they come.
Right.
Yeah, nah, that was good. Yeah, like I said, I really didn't have any gripes with it.
I just love the realism. Like,
Yeah.
That's how
As good as it can be.
fucking superheroes should talk. Like, fuck you. Like, I ain't
Right.
doing this shit. You know, like they don't know everything. They're fucking human.
Mhm.
I loved it, and he's like the total perfect dipshit. Like, he's the perfect
Limbo,
pawn.
limbo.
Like, he was a perfect pawn throw in there, and if he fucks up, he fucks up. Like, we blame it on
And that was
stupidity.
the journal. Yeah, the journal was the scapegoat to get him just
Right,
caught up.
right.
It was like, yeah. And I like the fact that he was still injured. Like from the movie, he didn't recover. So when he was escaping from the hotel, he just was falling. And they kept the continuity was still there. And it was like I love that opening episode where he's like at the hospital and he's like I'm free to go. Like,
Yeah.
he's like I can go. And then he just ran out. And then he gets home. He's like yeah, that was it was great to continue it. I was interested right then and there. I was like, okay, I like the tone of it.
And it didn't come across fake. It didn't come across fake. Like, all right, you were like, all right, this is how this dumbass actually operates. Like,
right.
he doesn't get.
And he was just
like,
he's just narrow-minded. Like he was dumb. It just obviously you see his father. You know, say so it's like he's been misguided, and you know, so it's like so you understood him. He was like, okay, that's why he's in his mind he's doing right. You know. He's like, I got it, and I got the character. And then you get the backstory about why he's so torn. And he killed his brother. It's like, all right, I got it. And everybody had once again daddy issues. It's not a superhero story without daddy issues.
You set this up, you son of a bitch. You set this up.
It just popped into my head.
This is specifically about
I'm
that.
just saying.
You do the lob, like. Okay.
I'm just saying, daddy issues. If you look at the movies. There's daddy issues.
Sounds like you're projecting, buddy. You got some poppy issues yourself. Is that what's going on?
There's a reason why the company is called the 2021 Vision. It's my daddy. Daddy issues always makes a great hero.
The more you message.
But like like I said, I love the show. I was unexpected. I didn't have expectations on it. I wasn't a fan of Suicide Squad, so I wasn't really looking forward to this.
I was expecting.
I asked you if you saw it. That's probably why you went back to it. Cause I don't think you was watching it at first, and I was like, I'm liking it so far. Like the first three, because it released the first two together.
Yeah.
The first two came out, and I was like, I like it. Like I'm like, all right, there's a mystery going on, trying to figure it out. But the iPhone gave it away that the black dude wasn't bad because Apple doesn't let villains use iPhones.
That's correct. So, wow, I didn't pick up on that, but that's correct. They're not allowed. Yeah.
Yeah. So when that little mystery was like, oh, he's a butterfly? Oh, but he's gonna be.
Fun fact: the butterflies are all Apple employees. That's just how it is. I'm actually shocked, dude. I thought for sure Paul was gonna rag on it because he's a miserable fuck. And I'm really happy that.
But see, if Gordon's done it.
So back to back, all A's, awesome. First the Batman, and now this. Wow, what a night, boys! Look at that, A's, all 4 of us. Look at
on
us.
that one, 4 on this one.
I was predisposed to like it because I grew up with John Felix Anthony Cena as my world heavyweight champion. So I was like, I like all his shit.
I love that Otto says his full fucking name every fucking time he mentions it.
Sure, yeah, 15-time world champion. All right, so you put some respect on that name. Anyway, I'm happy, man. The casuals are fucking liking it. That means the people that are not predisposed are enjoying it,
and he was committed to the role.
He was.
He did every interview in the costume.
Yeah, the commitment.
Yeah, he committed to it. And this is his character now. He's got a character now.
Right.
They might even make a movie out of it. Like they might want to give some budget to it and maybe get bigger. So we'll see. Or at least in some other capacity, they might really give John, because it was good feedback all across. Like I really see everybody that give nothing but good feedback about it. And it's John's character now. And if he don't get this, he'll get some other kind of role or something. Now I think him doing facial exercises, crying, like I said, that piano scene, those emotional scenes.
The scene where he starts naming everyone he could have put.
Man.
Yeah.
Under.
Off the cuff, just
that shit right there.
I watched all of those the bloopers and stuff at the end too.
Yeah.
I skipped the intro, but I watched that.
Nice.
That definitely gets a bump then, because if you skip the intro but watch the bloopers, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I already said I
watched
like
the
a
bloopers.
bitch. I cried multiple times because I'm a manly man. But
You were massaging your face. You were doing face exercises.
I was doing facial exercises. When you thought Eagly was dead, did any of you manly men shed a tear? Paul, no, you have no heart.
I mean, I gave it the. I looked over at my cat like, don't watch the next part. All right.
I don't know, like, Eagly, no!
When he was praying for Eagly and saying how he should have fucked the fat ugly chick instead of leaving Eagly with his dad, that was so good, bro.
I just loved how Eagly was like, he tried. He tried. He wouldn't get involved. When he felt John Cena was down, he brought him a little rat. Like, you hungry?
Yeah.
And then when Amanda Waller's daughter was like, she saw the eagle hug him, and she took out as a sign, and then the blonde chick was like, "You didn't take that as a sign to run the fucking other way?"
It's like,
Amanda Waller's daughter was also really good. Like,
she was
a side character, and everybody was good.
It was hilarious when she kept after he killed somebody and she would shoot him. Like, you don't have to shoot him when I already killed him. She's like, oh, right, my fault.
The fact that there were stakes, like when Merle died, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking, anybody can go,
Can we talk about activate human torpedo?
And Hardcore was down.
Yo, the human torpedo.
Oh my god.
She was already wobbly.
Fucking Diabetes coming in with a chainsaw though?
Yeah.
You stole my fucking idea.
He was like, see, wouldn't it have been more cool if he threw me the chainsaw and I did it? Yeah, now Vigilante was crazy. Like, he's like, oh no, I'm happy because my sister is having an abortion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
now, Paul, I hate to do this, but people this is what they want. What's it like watching a DC property that's better than all the Marvel shows?
I don't think it is.
Here we go. Let me rephrase that. Say again?
It's not better than WandaVision.
The fuck? What do you mean? I thought WandaVision was the number one for you.
Well,
didn't we rank this and you
I had Loki? Yeah, it's not better than Loki either.
You like Loki? No,
it's not better than Loki either.
You're on fucking drugs.
I don't think it's better than Loki. It's funnier. It had, but it's not. I don't think it's a better. No.
Now, Otto, in this question, is this like you're talking MCU with Disney, or you're talking like even the Netflix?
No, I'm not talking about Punisher. I'm not talking about Punisher. I know you.
Okay, that was my thought process.
Like the Punisher. I know.
I'm like Daredevil season 2. Punisher. I was like,
oh yeah, we going Netflix.
Daredevil and Punisher.
Yeah, we going Netflix. Oh yeah, for sure. Those are up there.
Well, no, I honestly would have to say, as the Marvel fan, I still probably would take the Peacemaker over the MCU Disney film, the TV shows. But I was a big fan. As we went through the podcast, none of them were like something I loved. Not one of them.
Yeah, no, I love Loki and WandaVision. To me, still are better than this, and they're more serious. Obviously, I think Wanda's storytelling and the way it unfolded, I think it was just something unique.
Moment in time.
Yeah, so that's why I feel that's up there. And I think Loki was just like, trash. Holy shit, like
garbage.
So, but I give DC props because they did something out of the box that we see a little bit of Peacemaker, and they made a whole show about him, and the shit succeeded. Like the shit was done fucking right.
And guess what? You got to thank Kevin Feige for that. Build them up. This is for the Marvel production.
Hold on,
you got to thank Kevin Feige for this happening.
How is this a Feige thing?
Because well, not Feige, but Bob Iger fired James Gunn.
Okay,
and
there it is.
So you don't get this without Marvel still.
James Gunn's pedophile tweets that got him canceled.
Right. So this is still a Marvel series, technically.
Right, I'll give it to you. I didn't know where you're going, but you got it.
Man, Paul can connect the fucking dots, yo.
You still got to thank him for that. So
all the reaching though, yo.
Cancel culture made this happen.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for Bob Iger and the Disney CEOs and board jumping the gun and firing him real quick, and then Warner Bros. Like, come on over, and then.
So how do you feel about this show being better on a week-to-week basis than Book of Boba trash?
Until episodes 4.
When it was a different show. When it became a different show.
Until Mandalorian season 3.
Until Mando 2.5?
Until Mandalorian showed up in a silhouette. And again, you don't need the whole theme song where you just hit it. That was it. Oh, shit,
I think John hasn't watched it. John that claims Boba Fett, but I don't think he's watched it.
I watched the whole thing. What are you talking about? Okay. I've seen the whole thing. I've been disappointed for the whole thing.
Do we need to review that too?
Not really.
Do we have to though? Like,
it was only 2 episodes. Can we just
wait till Mando season 3 comes out?
You didn't watch it, you said, right?
I didn't watch the bad ones. I watched Mando. When Mando started, I started watching.
Yeah,
We can do a recap. Listen, we can do a recap when Mando season 3 comes out.
okay.
Now, hold on, question though, because I don't give a lot of people shit for stuff they never seen start talking about. Is it fair? I don't know, judge if you haven't seen the other 3 episodes
Yes, John.
before Mando showed up.
Yes, I know for a fact that I don't like a cock in my mouth and ass at the same time, and I've never done that. So yes, it's fair to judge.
That's not true. That weekend in Vegas.
Yeah, this mascara says
See,
otherwise.
Lou's like, what? He's so right. Yeah, that's right, Lou. That's what I'm saying.
Just fucking blew my mind right there. Yeah.
Mascara says otherwise. I don't know. Listen,
Hey, look at that. We're running out of time, guys.
I
guess
was
we should wrap this
enjoying
up.
those first episodes of Boba Fett. It was I was like, okay, where are you going with this? And then once Mando showed up, I was like, okay, forget where you're going with this. He's here.
That shit took a hard left,
oh,
yo.
shit, Grogu's back. Luke, everybody's here. Let's go. Like
It's like you're trying to get to Macy's on 34th Street and you make that left and end up at Times Square and never fucking get to Macy's.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it was.
That's a very specific reference, but I get it. I see what he's saying. Yeah.
For those not in New York, yeah. But yeah, I was like I said, I was with the slow burn. I'm like, I'm giving you a chance. I was like, I'm not fully loving this, but I'm with you. But then they screwed themselves by having the whole show just remix, like, you know. And then I was like, okay, forget those episodes now, because they really didn't hold much weight. Like, so I think they made those episodes worse by, you know, giving up on it. Like, I think they was like halfway through the script, like, yeah, nah, we fucked up. Bring Mandalorian, Grogu, Luke, and get the dude that did the deep fake online to do Luke this time. Yeah, get him. Ahsoka, get everybody. Yeah, let's introduce Cat Bane. Let's bring him in here. They gonna love that.
So we agree the Batman A, and we agree Peacemaker A, and then we agree Book of Boba Fett trash until Mandalorian, and then A. So we're all on the same page.
This is my show. You don't dictate how the grading goes. No.
I'm just recapping what we all discussed.
No,
right?
your recap is wrong. You're a bad narrator. No,
I'm gonna hack the subtitles. I'm gonna fix it for everybody. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. So what we got next? What we got next? We're in March.
WandaVision's in May.
We got Moon Knight.
Oh yeah,
Moon Knight.
We got Morbius.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Force myself to watch.
I'm gonna see it.
I think we're gonna have to watch it. I mean,
I don't like paying for Tyrese.
That's racist.
Crybaby fuck getting a cent.
That's racist.
I might bootleg it.
Wait, Emily. It's not Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese
Yes,
is in it.
it is. Unfortunately, it is Tyrese.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yes,
he is in it.
the kid from Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
yes.
no,
It's family, Paul. It's family.
Yeah.
I was bugging like, yeah, he's in like, but they don't show him in none of the other trailers though.
Yeah, he's like the main cop. I hope they tell us how they became friends and why he trusts Mobius. Or else I'm not gonna fucking enjoy this fucking movie about a gay vampire doctor. For anyone confused about that rant,
are they
go check out the Batman episode.
Go watch the Batman.
If they
Minute 34.
Listen, yeah, I'm not hyped to see that movie, but I'm gonna see it. I hope it's good. It might look. I wasn't. I think the first Venom, I was like, okay, it's pretty good. I like the second Venom, so I was like, maybe they could. But Morbius, I don't feel like I'm really looking forward to it. So, you know.
But I just want to see how they connect the Vulture, because now we've seen him in 2 trailers now.
And now I don't see how they can.
But now all they're doing is showing all the Vulture shots and the reshots to try to get that fucking Amazing Spider-Man. No Way Home.
Because I'm like, what? Did this movie take place during the part where the villains was coming through and crossing over, and then we goes back? Like, how's it?
I think they really fucked up when they kept pushing it back, and then Marvel was like, well, we just gonna push back Doctor Strange the next month and fucking really screwed y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So now they're really screwed because they screwed.
We heard Professor X's voice. We don't care about another movie now. We don't care about another movie. Batman's gonna be another movie anyway, so he can be a Flash.
That was not
He's got other things to worry about.
No, he admitted it.
I know, bro. I know. No. I'm trying to suspend disbelief for the kids, you know?
And listen,
we went through this with Spider-Man. You were in denial. Me and John kept trying to tell you it's happening, and it happened.
Hey,
so
man,
now,
I have no regrets over forcing myself to be stubborn, even though I saw these dudes in 4K. Nope, not real. And I really fucking believed it. So,
well, now that was Professor X's voice.
So how big are we doing Doctor Strange? Because
Do we rent the theater? Because they're lifting all of the bans for the mandates and things. Are
So
we
then why do you need to rent a theater? There's no mandates, bro. You can get in there and cough it up.
No, they have mandates still, but now they'll be going by next week. Are we renting a theater for Doctor Strange? It's Cinco de Mayo. We can bring in some Coronas. You know what I mean?
When did you get a drinking problem? Oh, that's why you were wrong about the Batman. You were drunk doing it. You were like, yo, wrap it up. I got a fucking drink. Oh,
I don't have a drinking problem. But with Cinco de Mayo, that's usually what you do, you know, celebrate Mexico. You know what I mean?
Think Cinco de Mayo is gonna mess with the box office of because now you're telling me I didn't even realize.
I'm going to see it. I can't speak for everybody else, but
will you wear a sombrero?
I might.
I want to know where you buried Jared.
Jared is
like, give me this fucking movie an A.
Did he watch Peacemaker? I don't think he watched Peacemaker. He didn't watch Peacemaker anyway, so.
Never mind. Fuck that racist fuck.
But he may record something and it might be edited into that unless he disagree with me. So then it'll be more. Never got
We
it.
need the fifth. We need
Man,
the
he's got
fifth
too much
yo.
power. He's drunk on his own power.
It didn't make the cutoff time. Like, I was editing. You didn't get it to me on time. I got deadlines to meet, man. I got deadlines. Sorry. Who knows?
Right, kids, so the moral of the story is watch Peacemaker.
Peacemaker was very good.
How do you recommend it?
You know, the Penguin spinoff might be something good too. You know, if they give did they say who's directing that or writing that? Is it gonna be Matt Reeves?
I think they just announce shit and hope it sticks.
Because that matters, you know what I mean? Because like James Gunn, they had a plan for this. He had the vision for him in Suicide Squad, and they continued it with this.
And he did this during a pandemic, bro. He did this when everything was locked down, and it was fucking.
I don't know if
nice.
Matt Reeves is doing the Penguin stories too. I don't know, or if they're gonna have, because they want to do too much. They want to do the Penguin. They want to do the cops. They want to do Gordon himself. They want to do
They're trying to build the universe, sir. They're trying.
And is that going to be
the
between movies like we expected Marvel to do, and they're kind of maybe not doing? We haven't seen it really connect yet. So
seriously, what the fuck?
yeah.
No, Doctor Strange is where we're going to see.
That's where I'm hoping.
Put everything together. Yeah.
Because I like I said, I like the idea of the Penguin, because now he's the man in Gotham now. So the show can be him doing some small things, and then now the Batman 2, he's now taking over. But again, you have to watch that and read the comic and read this and watch that to get the whole story, because they don't.
Why is he the Penguin? Were they friends as kids? Why? I don't understand.
He did waddle once. He did waddle once.
He did waddle.
The handcuff.
He did waddle.
My son thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
My son died.
He did waddle once. So see,
El Rata Alada no speak Spanish. Detectives.
He's a horrible detective, but he'll get better, I hope. Back to Batman. I'm sorry about that. You got to watch that episode. But when your man was like answering the riddles, when Batman's telling him all the answers, he's telling him, he's like, all right, now tell him who the rat is. Nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, I ain't doing that.
He's asking how much for the ransoms.
Yeah, he's like, kill me.
He's like, he didn't ask that. He didn't ask that. No.
He was giving him all the answers real quick. Like, oh yeah, it's this. It's this. Whoa. Nah.
Whoa. That's too far. Nah, I ain't doing that.
Blow it up.
Blow it up. Push the button. Push the button.
Blow it up. I'm good. I'm dead either way, so nah. Not doing it.
All right, kids.
So Mobius is next.
Well, we got Moon Knight, but Moon Knight will wrap up to after Mobius is way over with.
And I think because Moon Knight starts close to like
the 30th.
Doctor Strange, right? It's close. It's
Oh,
don't they like
March
overlap those?
30th. March 30th is Moon Knight, and then April 1st is Morbius.
Oh, okay.
About to cut the feed, boys.
Yeah. All right. So thank you, fellas. Until we meet again.
Pleasure always.
Buenas
noches.
But see, if we knew why Gordon, let me stop.
4 A's.
3 on that one, 4 on this one. We like stuff. I like the movie though. I did like it. It's not.
You love the movie.
No, I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
Watch it again.
Watch it again, you fuck. Yeah,
watch it
again.
to HBO Max, no doubt.
And then come back and give it an A.
Yeah, when it comes to HBO Max, I'll watch it again. And I'm like, yeah,
45 days.
We're gonna have vengeance on your ratings.
He's not vengeance.
I'm gonna look for your fucking parents, Paul. I just want to talk to your parents real quick.